Hello, this is Jane Talbot and it is day 7 of my out-of-body experience adventure, and I can hardly believe what I am about to share with you. I'm fresh off the astral sofa, and as I identified yesterday, I had made the decision that I would go it alone, pioneer, with the outcome of experiencing or meeting my higher self, whatever that was. So what I did today was I actually listened to the program on the basis that the guy is really good at helping me to relax, if you like, to ready me, so I get that feeling of movement and so I can leave my body. And I enjoyed listening to him. He was talking about the idea that out-of-body experiences are really a journey inwards. The out-of-body is kind of a misnomer. It suggests we're moving outwards. We're actually moving inwards, and so it's really possible to explore the universe, which is an inward journey from my own sofa. And then he took us through an exercise which was all about creating the right conditions for out-of-body experiences to occur, which suggests that I may not have really had to have had one by now. I have. But this idea of creating a good relationship between the conscious and the unconscious mind, so that it's possible to have a conscious experience of an out-of-body experience while you're having it. For me, I think I've got a really good relationship, or there's a very good relationship between my conscious and my unconscious mind. That's due to the work I do with hypnosis. And so I played along. I played along on the basis that I knew that he was doing two things at once. He was helping me to create or cement this relationship. And even as I'm making this video right now, I'm having a totally weird experience. I'm going to share it with you. I'm watching myself record myself, but it doesn't look like me, and everything is completely and utterly slowed down. And I'm experiencing myself, watching myself right now as a physical shell. This is totally weird, but I thought I'd share that with you. Now I'll continue and look straight at the camera so I don't notice the me on the film. So the exercise was to create a bridge between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind, and to see those two parts of ourselves as two islands. And the representation I made in my mind was the inner island. There was a small circle, which was my conscious mind. There was an outer island surrounding that, also surrounded by water, my unconscious mind. The gap between them was very small, and we had to build a bridge and then cross the bridge. So I actually sewed my two islands together so they were as one. And the exercise ended at that point, but I stayed there. We were invited back, but I stayed there, standing on this integrated island. And then I remembered that my most powerful alive experience was with the tree. So I waited for the island to start floating, and I felt the movement in my body, and then I went to the tree, and then I went into the tree, and this is where it becomes really weird. And I could feel this surge of energy, this surge of movement. It was like going into the tree was like a rapid projection out, or in brackets, in. It felt really good, really alive, and lots of images were rushing past, lots of different colours, like I was breaking through various layers. And as I realised I was having this experience, I was saying, awareness now, awareness now. And as I realised I was going to a new place, I then set the intention, the target, to experience or meet my higher self. And I just watched and just waited, and I kept moving. I was moving. I was not aware of my body at all, just kind of a speck of consciousness that I recognised in part of something really vast. And eventually I came to this big kind of moving, I haven't seen anything like before, it thing. Looked like it was in some kind of ocean of something, like a huge flower with tendrils inviting me to travel in. So in I went. And at this stage, I'm not knowing whether I've got a really great imagination or if this is actually happening, but I am going with it. And then I get to the middle of it and it's kind of black and white and it goes, shh. And then I am noticing some like orbs, white orbs, purpley mauve orbs, and they start then to move around me. And there's this kind of recognition, feeling of being at home. Really peaceful as well. I can't really consciously rationalise my experience. Felt really powerful and really this belonging, this kind of connection, and seeing what was moving around me as well. I couldn't see the edges of what they were in. Can't really make sense of it right now. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I've been working in personal development and personal discovery for a very, very long time. I think this counts as hardcore. Bye.